Welcome. This is the beard. In the following weeks, we will embark on a new journey to obtain $1 million. The rules are simple. No heists, no missions, no races. All we have on offer is what is available in the overworld. Selling vehicles, collectibles, robbing stores, gang wars, and the casino. This is our quest. This is our call to arms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Welcome back, you beautiful people. We're heading to the airport. We're back in the shitwind, and what we're going to do after the resounding success that was collecting the action figures and our quest for money, we are now going for the playing cards. Now there are 54 in the overworld, so much of the same. I'm going to show off expert driving like that, get lost every now and again, die multiple times, and waste everybody's time for the sake of no views. You are all welcome. As you can see, I've started off thrillingly by boxing myself in with two parked cars so badly that I have to remove them so I can get the shit wind free. After driving around the airport for a while trying to find this collectible, I show off amazing parkour skills, wander for so far and so long, running into random lined NPCs. I even end up on the roof at one point. Knowing that this is not where my collectible is, I do the right thing, ending this man's life. As you can see, still in the superhero clothes because I don't wash. Where the reticle was right at the start is the front of the airport. At this level here, previously I was above it, because I'm not that clever. Anyway, heading to there, you find the first of 54 playing cards. Luckily this is not 100, so this shouldn't take as long as last time. With the map open, number 2 set up as on the icon, we're heading to there. In this small little car park, you see what I presume to be a toll booth. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Please fight me by adding comments in my videos because no one else does. Please do that. I will be your friend and do your homework. Anyway, let's load up the location here for number 3, hop in the shitwind, and get there to pick it up. Once in the rough vicinity there, we find out that we're in a fire station again. Is this one where I've been before to collect an action figure? I do not know, because I do not remember anything at all. Anyway, where we need to head over is just this little shelving unit, and there's number 3. Congratulations, I am doing well. Mummy, will you please be proud of me and stop chaining me to the walls of this basement in your house? Looks like for number 4 we're heading over to the strip joint. Oh joy. Once out there, in that car, I wonder how much that doorman thinks I should really be inside this establishment. Once we get in there, I just realised this is actually a strip joint, and YouTube being YouTube probably won't like me showing it. So what we're going to do is just stare at the floor for a while, and eventually, on the seating there, in one of the booths, is number 4. Back to pixelation because of YouTube. In the car, into the map, and let's find out where number 5 is. Luckily, it appears to be not too far away, so we quickly head off. Again, my driving skills are unmatched. No one is as good as me. Where we're heading to now is just the ammunition, and through the doors, we are no longer allowed to use guns or sprint because running in shops is forbidden. Who made that rule, I do not know, but I hate them for doing so by making me walk at the pace of a snail. Also, the pace that I normally bumble through my own life. Now with number 5, back in the shitwind. Oh my god, I hate saying back in the shitwind and loading up a location. Are you sick of it? I'm sick of my own voice. Once there, we realise this is the above ground train station, tram station, whatever it is. You probably know better than I do. Once there, I decided to wander around for about 7 hours because I couldn't find that card right there on that seat. Mainly because the woman was in my way and wouldn't allow me to pick it up. As you can see there, when we pick up the cards, we're not getting money for them, we're actually getting chips for the casino, which we can trade in for money. This again will help us in our target for $1 million. Now we're heading over to the beach. Here we are at the outside gym, Was this the location for an episode of Baywatch featuring Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage and Ric Flair and Kevin Sullivan and Big Van Vader? I don't know. Possibly. Probably not though, but possibly. Eventually, we see that I have found number 7. It was there on a bench. Well done me. Back into the map yet again. And then heading over, looks like we're going to the Barbers. Let's drive over there. The Shitwind is the best car for this because it is not only the best handling, but it has top speed and acceleration that is unparalleled by any other vehicle in this game. Now in the Barbers, what we need to do is just head over to this table, and for some reason I decided to stand on top of it. I am that good, I am that awesome. Please all love me, share, like and subscribe. Now we need to head over to our favourite place, the pier. And what a delight it is. Every time I'm here, I have to show off more great driving. And you heard it there, I was honking the horn. That is on them for not moving. Just want to hit this gift stand here and you will find what is number 9. We are racking these up quite quickly. Well, I am once the video is edited. If you saw the long version of this capture, you will be probably tearing your hair out because all I do is drive around in circles, getting lost and then getting angry at myself. This is the reason why I overdub these videos and not use live commentary. Mainly because I'm also an idiot. Anyway, we're now in the movie set, and again I wander around for an exceptional long amount of time. So long in fact I forgot how to say the word exceptional and flubbed quite dramatically. As you can see from that swift edit there, that transition of amazingness, we just passed the car where I parked it, and you just need to head the other side of this truck, the supply thing, to the lovely catering area for these people, and there is number 10. We're coming up to a fifth of the way through the collectibles. Way to go me, I am awesome. Once we've got this new location for number 11, let's just head over there. And here we are in the rough vicinity of where the icon was. And again, you will thank me for this. You will see a transition from where I edit the footage, because not only do I just forget how to brake and I have to stop by hitting a wall, but I wander around there for a good 15 minutes. I am not kidding. I do not make things up. I tell only the truth, as I just demonstrated there by the fact I couldn't say the word only. Now let's get in the map. Let's press the button and move the reticle over to our next location. And let's head over there, because this needs to hurry up. I'm getting bored of my own voice. No wonder I have no views ever. Taking this nice little nifty shortcut. I am amazing at finding these. I truly am the best in gaming. And what we need to do is just head round the back of this particular house and into the garage, pick it up, and then realise the garage door was open the whole time. I could have just walked there in a straight line instead of wasting more time. Oh well, you live and learn. With the next reticle icon set up on the map eventually, when I learn how to speak, that will be a good day for everyone. We're going to head over in that general vicinity. Once I get there, I pull out and realise nothing is actually matching the guide that I have pulled up. Am I in the wrong location? Actually, no. What I've done is I've gone the wrong side of a fence. So just a quick little loop round, and here we go. This is the house where the next one is. I was just literally the other side of that hedge. The reticle was right, I was wrong. And not only that, these chess pieces are just not far enough apart for me to walk through. I guess I need to hit the gym. I've gained a few weights during lockdown. Anyway, with the map open, we're going to set up our next location and then head over there. And because I can't read maps, it's taken me forever to actually locate on my map where I need to manually input this thing. So heading over, we're back at this shop. We always end up at this shop, all the time. We died there when the first part where I was selling vehicles and robbing stores. We picked up collectibles there. We keep coming back here. It seems to be a chain of events. I might see if I can buy some property around here so I can live out the rest of my days once I have my sweet, sweet million. With a new collectible found. Back in the car, back to the map. And what we're going to do is head over for the next one. Looks like we're in a little bit of a strip mall there, but it's only just up the road. After making a lot of cars panic and swerve out of the way, I then still managed to hit one, killing the driver. And now we're at the small strip mall where we see ammunition and a tattoo parlour. But what we need to do is just head past them and carry on. And then we're going to find the next collectible just on this little wooden plank, I guess is what it's called. I don't know. Now setting up this one, I start to worry because that is a long, windy road. It looks like I might be heading towards Chiliad area, but as you can see, I wasn't. I decided to drive full force into a brick wall and not apply the brakes instead. At least we're not up Chiliad. Oh no, wait, that is actually quite funny when I edit together all my crashes. So what we need to do is just head into the shop and, yes, you guessed it, wander around the back into the office, get told by the shop attendant that I'm not allowed back there, but get the collectible anyway, and then walk out as if nothing happened. At least I'm not robbing stores anymore. Right, that is number 16. Let's head over to number 17. And I am snivelling, you'll have to forgive me, but that's just how I roll. Setting a little location there. Just driving over, and we're at the outside observatory. And yet again, where we need to go is the outside toilets. Why there are so many toilets outside of the building, I do not know. This isn't the same place as we was before. But these buildings seem to have the same theme. Anyway, after I stop criticising the design of outside toilets on buildings in a video game, we'll set up the next location and just head over there. Looks to be a bit of a windy road, but it is downhill. So let's take some shortcuts because I am the best driver ever. No one can fault anything I've ever done. See, look at that. I just went down and landed on the road without damaging the car at all and without doing anything incorrectly, apart from when I learn to speak. Then I will do something correctly there. Anyway, even taking the mick out of myself for my inability to speak, I fail. Just like I failed at trying to get down to the road. Who am I kidding? There I am, on the road. Quick little turn, and I'm straight. I'm actually on the right side of the road. For an entire second, until I hit a car, I decide after a quick look at the map that this seems to be the right way to go. It's a shortcut. As I get further down, I see I'm going into someone's garden. Attempting to get speed up, I lose grip and traction, and the car flips and spins. And as you can hear by the engine revs, it is stuck. Nipping to the nearby neighbour's house, I decided to rob another car to try and hit the shitwind free, because we all know the shitwind is the best car ever. After that doesn't work, I decide to kick it as my response to everything. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. Can I do that and help the video progress? No. After stealing yet another car, I decide to head over and try and ram one more time. This again is not working. Oh no. Then the unthinkable happens. Full of mourning and grief, this happened as well.
Here for the magic touch.
After recovering from my suicide attempt because of losing my car, I decided to dust myself off, pick myself up, and then head over to the next collectible. I don't know what to do. I am so stricken with grief. I don't know if I can actually continue. I may have to kill this character again, just out of pure anger. Anyway, we're now up to number 18. We still have a mission to do. We still have to get $1 million. We still have to get these 54 collectibles. Let's carry on. What I decide to do, against my better judgment, is to go back to my garage and pick up another car in my garage. I said garage twice there when I didn't need to. My god, I am great. This one seems a bit different than what the last car was. This is not the shitwind. Let's see how many times by accident I do call it a shitwind though. One thing I do notice is this is a lot faster, and so controlling it is not an easy thing for me to do. Cue more clips coming up of me driving into things and generally smashing up and murdering. Anyway, with this next collectible for number 19, we're at what seems to be a beer garden of a fancy cafe. And there we have it. There's the collectible, there's the map, there's the icon. We're heading towards the cinema area. In fact, exactly where we're going is the bank. And what we need to do is just quickly hop inside the bank, not at the ATMs, but into the bank proper. And then once we cross the line, there we go, we are not allowed to sprint anymore. Thank you, game, for implementing this. Why can't I run in a bank? I am not a toddler. Oh no, wait. Yes, I am mentally one. After going to the wrong side of the table, I have to round it so I can collect. We're at 20 now. Yippee. Back in the new car. I'm not going to name this one because there's only one car I name, and that is the Shitwind. With the map loaded up, the icon set, and more amazing driving demonstrated by myself, we're heading over to this shop. And what we need to do, yes, it's a shop. We have to go to the back area. We are not allowed to run there, of course, because why would we? That would be fun. In the back area, just there in between the two chairs, we will find our next one. Look at myself in the mirror, then look at the map, and let's head over to our next location. More expert driving. No one can rival my abilities. I am the best. And what you need to do in this rough area is firstly reverse round to get into this building. No, I'm not going to lie. There are a few different levels to this section. I was driving around underneath this part for the best part of 3 days. I am not kidding. Seriously, I am not. Thank God I'm not using that footage. But at the top here, what we need to do is just enter left, left again, and it's up to you. I decided to jump and do a sweet combat roll. You can get down to this part as however you want. And then I'm just speeding up this footage so you get an idea of how much time I wasted trying to locate this one. Basically, what you're looking for is something like that, but one that actually has the card. So I decided to go around for every single individual one until I find the correct one. That's all staying in there, sped up. I wish I had the rights to the Benny Hill theme and could use it. That would make that even more funny. Anyway, looks like we're heading over to another shop. Yay. What do you reckon the odds are? We have to get there and then go in the back area where we're not allowed and get accosted by a shop manager. Anyway, I decided to go over and not take a unique jump, instead to miss it and just drive into the wall, drive into a car, another car, and why not more cars? Anyway, eventually we're at the shop. Let's just see how this play out. Do I need to go to the back area and get shouted at by a member of the staff? Don't know why I barged into him, just felt it'd be useful. Let's have a look. Yep, in the back area. I had to go in the back area. Very imaginative. Thank you very much. Well done. Let us now get back in the car. I'm going to call it the car. No, that makes it sound important. I'm just going to call it nothing. Anyway, another shop. Place bets now, please. Where do you reckon the collectible is in this shop? All bets place? Good. What we're going to do is just walk over the top of the hood that isn't there. I'm English. Why did I call it the hood of a car? I do not know these things. What is going on? I think I'm mental. And then, there we go. In the back of the shop. We're in the backstage area. Backstage area. This is not a concert. I do not know words well. We're just going to head over to our next one. Seems to be near a tennis court. With the car. We're not at a tennis court. The tennis court's just behind us. What we actually are at is just what looks to be a mechanic station. And you need to head over to, not that red thing, but the next red thing over there to pick up our next collectible. Yippee. We're coming up to halfway through. I'm going to call it a nice even 27 in each video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a two-parter, because if it wasn't, it would be an hour long, and I don't get views anyway, so the shorter the video, the better. More expert driving by me. I mean, that thing wasn't even moving. I was off the road. How did I think that was going to play? We're at what I believe is a vineyard, but it actually looks more like a farm there. You know the area. You've all got the map. You know this game better than I do. You've been watching my videos. You know this for a fact. So, what we're going to do is quickly get in the car, head over to card number 27. Once again, I will link in the description there to the guide I'm using. And once at the area, we're at the headquarters there for Rebel Radio. And at the bottom of the L there, you can see, there it is, number 27. I will see you next time for the rest, and we'll cash everything in. And look at the running totals.